Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. We're doing this second video because a lot of people are asking for details. They want to know details. A lot of people are excited. There's already a demand. Alhamdulillah, we've never actually run a program, and I've never done myself a program or a class. Alhamdulillah, that hasn't been a success. So to give you a little bit more details about the online program, we need to give you details firstly about Safina Society itself. The intention behind the organization is actually, it's going to be reflected in the online program. So what's the intention behind the organization? It's to solve a common problem that had occurred, maybe still now, it's probably still occurring now, but definitely in the past. And that is that the religious programming, the Dini classes and the studies would suit a certain type of person. And that person, usually with free time, maybe some extra money as well, all right, that type of person goes off and flies with the deen, and then leaves his people behind him. In other words, his family behind him, usually not because they're no good, but maybe the type of programming didn't suit their demographic. So what Safina Society tries to remedy is that we try to offer our knowledge, the classes that we offer, to all the demographics. Our demographics, or the way we've broken up the classes in our organization, is we got your adults, then you got Deen Essentials for high schoolers, then you got what we call Explorers for that middle age, that not high schoolers, not children. Then you got Next Gen, which is for children, 7 to 12, okay? So that every class is catered to them, the environment of the class, the nature of the curriculum, the nature of the class itself, activities surrounding the class. I mean, for adults, they're not going to need a lot of activities, but obviously children will. We also have three other, I don't want to, like special teams, let's call them special teams. You're brand new Muslims, right? Converts and brand new Muslims, and even you could say newly recommitted Muslims, need a different type of environment, all right? They need people like unto themselves. And then you got your other two subjects which have their own tracks, which is Tahfidh al-Quran, which we call the Alcove program, all right? The Alcove for Tajweed and Hifz. And then you got your Arabic, classical Arabic program, okay? So you got these tracks and these demographics, which we've seen from experience, from my 15, 20 years of observing how dawah works. You need to actually specialize. I mean, you go to any team, you got your power play unit, your penalty killing unit, your whatever, kickoff unit, different units. You don't just have one unit, right? You gotta break it off. It's the same thing. It's all football. It's the same goal, but you got your kickoff, your receiving, your punting, whatever, okay? You got your third down, all right? You got your goal line. Every team, it's the same team, but it's different units. And this is how the organization works. And that's how it's gonna be reflected in the online program too. So videos for children, all right? Videos for teens, videos, all right, for adults, videos just for Arabic, okay? So that's the main thing. That's the first thing. The second thing involves that what we teach, that we teach the 8 sciences of the Sharia, okay? We teach the 8 sciences. We don't just teach one science, and this is another thing that's observed. If you observe dawah operations, okay, a lot of times the teaching is all the students are experts in one subject, right? Right, and all the other subjects maybe they're not that great at. Well, this is a big problem, because to have a balanced Muslim, you actually need knowledge of all 8 subjects. And also, in our environment, which is a very hostile environment for our spirituality and our iman and our aqeedah and our practice and our culture and all these things, okay? You need knowledge to be balanced. You can't just be balanced in one thing, because the attacks that you're going to get are on all things. You're going to get attacks on the authenticity of the Quran, on the authenticity of hadith, on legal methodology through reform movements. You're going to get attacks in our spirituality, okay? Through the way we live. So we need to have a balance, and this is what we break down in the 8 sciences, which are Quran, Ulum al-Hadith, all right, Sunnah, Arabic language, usul al-fiqh, right? Quran and Sunnah are what I like to call the natural resources. It's the ocean and the forest. Then you have your tools. You need your axe and you need your sack, right? That's your Arabic and your usul al-fiqh. How do we derive rulings, right? How do we make, what renders something to be obligatory versus recommended, or forbidden versus frowned upon? This is called usul al-fiqh, all right? So that's your Quran, Sunnah, Arabic, and usul al-fiqh. Then you got that from Hadith Jibreel, Iman, Islam, Ihsan, and the signs of the day of time, of the end of time. So you got your Aqidah, critical. You got your fiqh, interactions and ritual law. All right, ritual law, ibadat, and civil interactions. Then you got your tasawwuf, which is self-purification. All right, how to purify our intention, how to purify our hearts. And then you got what the last one the Prophet ﷺ was asked about. All right, signs of the end of time. Prophet was asked, when is the end of time? He said, the questioner knows no more than the one being questioned. So then Angel Jibreel asked, well then inform me about its signs. So we take this very seriously. If the Prophet Jibreel asked about it, then the Prophet ﷺ said, that man was the Angel Jibreel who came to teach you your religion, okay? Then we're going to take it seriously too. So these are the 8 sciences that we're going to teach. So we're not just going to teach one, we're going to teach 8. And not only that, we like to, the student cannot just be given a huge platter and just take what you wish as it's a buffet, okay? Buffets are not good restaurants, okay? There is not the right, you never see a 5-star restaurant, a 3-star Michelin chef, okay, open up a buffet. It's not going to be a buffet. We want to take you through one step at a time, all right, to learn. That's how we want to do it. We want to take you through the sciences one step at a time so that you build brick by brick. All right, so that's the second point that I want to make. That's 3 points so far. That's the ages, or the demographics, the 8 sciences, the concept of a curriculum guiding you through what you need to learn from A to Z. And then lastly, the videos themselves. The videos themselves cannot be just 100 videos of a face giving a lecture on a screen. I don't believe in that anymore. To me, videos are actually the video is the new book. The video is the new book, all right? And you could put so much text on the video itself, okay, that it becomes a book, right? You got your chapter headings, and you got your, all right, main points, and then you got your summary, all right? The video itself is a book. That's why we're hiring, all right, some of the best people to do this, right? Once we kick off with your support, all right, which we got what, like 10,000 people on the page, right, on the Facebook page now. So if we can just get 300 people to kick in a Benjamin each, $100 from 300 people, okay? That covers everything. Then we've kicked off. Once we kick off, I'm confident in Allah Azza wa Jal, this thing is going to be a success. I don't have a doubt about that, and I have faith in Allah Azza wa Jal because Allah loves da'wah. What makes the prophets unique? Da'wah. Allah loves it. Even if there are 100 outfits, Allah makes them all successful if they're teaching the book and the sunnah in a decent way, right? Inshallah, we're going to do a really crisp, quality type of video, all right, that's going to make you not only, benefit, but you're going to be happy watching it. Now, once we launch it off, we're going to do some dry runs, right, for a few months, and then hopefully we're going to launch by January, and it'll be a subscription-based operation, all right? So we're not going to ask you $100 a course. We're going to ask you for like 2 cups of coffee a month, all right? Or a latte and a frap a month. Or, you could probably lose more money in your couches than we would ask a month. A couple bucks a month, that's it, right? And then you're in. Okay, and then we got your interaction. We got it, mashallah, alhamdulillah, a lot of young students here. Last 3-4 years, they're learning. All right, so, and some of them have learned a lot, who will be the TAs. We'll be answering your questions. We'll be there And our goal in life, all right, through this organization is to take the knowledge of the deen, transmit it to you in a beautiful way with a lot of fellowship, camaraderie, and suhbah, even if it's online. All right, you can get to know a lot of people online these days. It's you know, some of the things that the web gets this bad image that everyone is like a molester, right? That everyone is some bad person, okay, trying to get you off. But you can make a lot of good friends, especially doing something meaningful, and there's nothing more meaningful than studying the deen of Allah Azza wa Jal, that was going to rectify our actions, our beliefs, our hearts, our families, our interactions, that we're going to be asked about on the Yawm al-Qiyamah. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum. And again, it's launchgood.com/Safina. Help us reach our goal so we can serve you. Jazakumullah khair. Wassalamu alaikum.